For those of you that complain about my shirtless vlogs, sorry, man, I am a distracted thinker, and when I do something physical, like wash myself, get in the car, drive the car, whatever, sometimes these are where the journal channel ideas sort of come from. But over the past week or so, days or so, I would say since Thursday, Friday, the friend zone angle has been bugging me again, and it's not sour grapes. It's not. I know my situation is partly because of my own doing, and partly because of people's misconceptions. When look, I was born in '84, so when the paperwork on a particular disability came out, it was all on the medical side of things. Epilepsy, spastic this, spinal that, and I'm not mocking, but it is. So there was no such a thing as a social model, and it gets difficult. I mean, yes, it is my fault that I'm not married today. Maybe somebody that is, I wouldn't say counsel me, but a fellow person with a disability who also happens to be a Christian missionary says, well, maybe that's your problem. Maybe you're too much on the defensive, able-bodied people will say you're too open and you shouldn't be talking about this. But maybe when you speak to your disabled counterparts, they'll tell you, no, you're doing the right thing, and people need to know these things. People need to know the impact of not being able to go to the toilet alone, not being able to transfer themselves into their own cars, or use the swipe machine, have to work with an attendant. And that's kind of important too. But this is what I want to say. At a certain age, you realize you don't really give a shit about the friend zone. But the most painful thing is when your best friend, whatever you're into, your dude that you hang out and you both are gay, but somehow the two of you click or simpatico, but you've not made the jump. I did a blog on this, so you and bro finally kissed, but maybe you and bro are never gonna kiss, or maybe you and bro and her are never gonna kiss. Maybe your buddy, your female buddy, your girl buddy, your girl pal, y'all are never gonna get together, and that's cool because maybe you're 20, 22, 25, 30, 35, 40, I break up these ages because in disability things start late. Anyway, but this is what I wanted to say. Don't be mean to your guy friend or your girlfriend. When you meet that one and you guys suddenly start thinking, we are now a couple, we are common, exclusive, and say something, whatever, and everybody's gonna have to deal with it. But now all of a sudden you're leaving good buddies behind, you're leaving confidants behind, you're leaving people behind that there wasn't a privacy screen. Look, you've peed in front of him or her, you've changed your clothes in front of him or her, you've made coffee. It's part of the reason why I'm in this kitchen. You've made coffee in the kitchen. His mommy's kitchen was your kitchen, her mommy's kitchen was your kitchen, and now all of a sudden, now that you've got a common exclusive or a J something, fuck the rest, fuck the confidant that made you smile in the morning with a good morning message, or when you didn't have anybody to go to the movies with, um, and fuck the confidant who offered you a place at the Sunday table, once a week supper, and all of that. But and yes, you probably knew he was in love with you, and maybe he's planning the wedding video. In the old days, there used to be a wedding video. I don't know how it works now. I haven't been to a wedding in like a long time, but fuck, I've been to a lot of funerals, and yeah, it gets to you because, and people, people have cautioned me, don't make the vlog sound desperate, make it more palatable, but fuck this. Everybody's family goes through different phases. And, my family is going through a lot of phases where we are now starting to receive, instead of congratulations, we are starting to receive a hell of a lot of condolence messages. And it gets tough on you because everybody thinks they can be a pallbearer at the funeral. They're gonna help cover the hole at the cemetery. They're gonna make the tea at the sandwich while the dominee blesses the coffin. But after and during and the week preceding too, you need something more than friendship and familial love. You need some form of spousal release and some form of spousal companionship. I'll probably break this up and speak about sort of where, in my opinion, because I did a lot of development work, and my sister is quite a good psychologist, so she is quite keyed up on where traditions and the rites of passage sort of stem from, especially from a religious stance, and so is my other colleague. I'm not at liberty to mention her name because of the type of work that we sometimes do um, for the government agencies and so on. But yeah, maybe we should do a chat on tradition and so on. But at the end of the day, people, it is what it is. Don't be mean to your guy just because met you Mr. Right and you're gonna plan your off the shoulder wedding dress and you're gonna cover it. You're gonna cover those curves in a beautiful champagne white, and there's gonna be accents of your favorite color. And then you didn't even tell him that, listen, dude, I know, and maybe I should have given us a shot, whatever. But sometimes all you want to know is that level of intimacy that you've got. Because remember, y'all didn't have sex, but that level of intimacy that you have are not gonna change. Because and just suddenly because remember, you made allowances for him or her to sort of, if we don't speak about it, I'm not gonna notice that you're getting a hard on while we're sitting and watching a movie together. I'm not gonna notice that you put a little bit of extra effort in when you bring my coffee to me. I'm not gonna put it. But suddenly when he puts it into words, you treat him like shit. He's not your child. He's not gonna identify like it. I'm gonna boot these videos to my YouTube channel, and I'm gonna boot it straight to Facebook. And the importance of this is because there's a bracket that just refused to use YouTube. And I feel that this vlog is important because it's the end of November. It's the 25th. Oh shit, yeah, it's the 25th. And 30 days from now, it's gonna be all I want for Christmas. And yeah, that's why I'm doing this now. There's gonna be emotions, and the old folks say feelings and emotions better left upon the shelf. But if you don't deal with this, even in disability, somebody's gonna get behind the wheel with one too many beers and somebody's gonna end up hanging off the rafters in the garage, and nobody really wants to go to a fucking funeral in December. As I'm outing this, condolences to my family members that have lost somebody in their immediate household. I'm very sorry about that. Yeah, it's gonna be, it's something different. But deepest condolences, they know who they are. I think that's where I'm gonna leave it. Please, on Facebook, leave me a comment. Big shouts out for those that helped me to express my um, self and sexuality. Big shout out to pseudonym name to the girl that drives a GSI from my neighborhood. Um, she knows who she is, and obviously to 330D, he knows who he is. And then of course the dude that's married to GSI girl, original village boy, infinite potential. Thanks very much. And obviously to my own sister and brother-in-law. Cheers, guys. There's one for you. Yeah.